if you're anything like me, you're in a season of learning what it means to love yourself. And if you can relate to that, this is definitely a reminder for you. But if you can't relate to that, this is what we mean when we're talking about self-love. Yes, of course, self-love can look like I'm going to wash my face more. I'm going to make sure I'm eating the right foods. I'm going to prioritize self-care and that sort of thing. That's I think the fun part of self-love. That's always the fun part. But sometimes there's not so fun parts of self-love. Because when you're praying, petitioning, manifesting, asking the universe to help you love yourself more, they're going to potentially put you in situations where you have to honor yourself and choose yourself and love yourself. So what that can actually look like is like setting boundaries with yourself about how you're going to show up for situations, show up in relationships. I'm not going to exhaust myself anymore running around being a doormat for this relationship. I'm going to honor my energy, or I'm going to remove myself from this friendship, or I'm going to confront this friendship or relationship or what have you. And sometimes those relationships, sometimes those friendships are things that you've had for a long, long time. Those relationships, those dynamics have provided you with a sense of security. Whether or not it's healthy is irrelevant. Security and safety, therefore comfortability. So sometimes on your journey of loving yourself, you're going to be made to feel uncomfortable, but understand also that when you're uncomfortable, you are growing, and growth equals expansion. The only constant in this life is change. And if you're not growing, you're dying. So when you're finding yourself in that situation, remember to think of what version of yourself do you want to become, your most authentic self? What would the most confident version of yourself do? What would the most loving version of yourself do? Or one step further, think of yourself as a child, whether you're a toddler or a teenager. What would you tell that version of yourself to do? How would you want that version of yourself to be treated thus? And then do that thing. And that can be hard. It can be definitely hard. Ultimately, when you're loving yourself, you're honoring yourself, but you're also honoring the divinity that lies within you. And that can definitely be hard. Just food for thought. I love you. I'm proud of you. Keep going.